James's dyno shop up in Fort Lupton, Colorado. He's had the Exocet for a couple days tuning it, so we're gonna put it on the dyno and see what it makes.
So 126.
So that's STP number. So when you go to a dyno jet, it's a lot different. So that's a dyno jet number.
Why would they be different?
So it's the way the math is calculated.
Okay.
Basically, most dyno jets are inertia style dynos. Mine's eddy current, so I can control it. So there's a big long story behind it. It's at like a 12.8 AFR. I got like 28 degrees of timing in it. So I'm curious what happens when we lean that up a little bit to like 13.2, feed it a couple more degrees of timing and see if this starts picking up. So that's the plan for today.
Nice.
Shut it down for a specific reason. We'll get a better spark plug read, being that I just shut it off at the top of the pole. We don't have any idle or any decel on the plugs. It was all poles. So I'm going to look at the strap, the ground strap, and I'm going to look for a heat mark. It'd be ideal if it was on the bend of the strap, because if it was there, that means we could probably give it some more timing. If it's all the way back down at the threads, then we're probably where we're at with timing. So we're down like 4 or 5 horsepower, but that's probably just because of air today. See how we got bluing right there? So we can give it more timing. It's going to take more. So basically, we want that mark to be down here at the threads. That means we're putting enough heat in the burn that it's doing what we want it to do.
Okay. Over 130, I think 131, I think. All right. So I think the first pull today was 121, and then he got up to 127 or 6 this last time, and then now we're up to 131.7. Pretty decent.
That's pretty much the gain on the day since you've been here. And I'm looking for my gain. I don't really care what the number is. I just want to make sure I'm going up.
Yeah.
Right? I don't ever want to go down. If we go down, it's because you probably ran it way too way too lean, and I had to richen it up and we lost power, because they say lean is mean, right? But lean is also not safe. It's probably making pretty good power. I bet this thing feels awesome out on the street. we were at the top of the bend, now we're at the bottom of the bend. So we'll get a couple more degrees of timing in there.
Nice.
It'll probably pick up power.
It's so loud. I don't think this does it justice, but it is ear-shatteringly loud. Didn't get as much that time. We maxed it out.
Nice and straight. So that's correction amount. So it's within 2% plus or minus. Looking good. All right, so I backed up the timing. Let's do one more pull just for a sanity check, and then I think we're good. And then the next thing would be is like, man, I'd really love to go on a track day, because it's hard to work out throttle enrichment up here, right? Because I'm just full throttle whacking it. Yeah. So if you're going medium throttle to medium heavy throttle, right, that's going to be working enrichment in a different range. Yeah. It's a spot I'll never hit up here. So. Yeah, right. So I think I got it pretty good, but there's always a chance you might take a weird corner and then it might buck a little bit or kind of bog. But we can fix that all at the track. You just got to let me know when. I was at 34 degrees and we lost power, and I just backed up 2 degrees and went right back where we were. So that means everything, right, is working great.
Look how light this is. That's got to rip still, even at 130 at the wheel.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Yeah, I'd be real curious.
And I mean,
it's not aerodynamic. That was one thing on the straightaway speed. But we'll see now that it's tuned properly. And revving a little bit higher. I know there were places where like on that short straightaway by the pit lane where you're like, do I shift, do I not?
Right.
But if you can just rev it out.
So that is very, very, very first pull. So literally I did not make a change. I started the car, yanked it.
Yeah.
Right? Because I want to see where I'm at.
Right.
So this is what I'm looking at, right? This is where we started, this is where I finished. This car has to feel different.
Oh, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Completely deleted
So
that
that's-
dip. I wonder what your difference is right where that dip is.
like you're saying right here?
Yeah.
Like what changed that?
Well, not just what changed it, but like how much of a
Like
area do you have under that curve? Like
Right.
how much power did you gain right in that spot
Yep.
by
Yeah,
deleting that
about,
dip?
about 18 horsepower by the looks of it.
Well, for peak, yeah, but you might
So
have
if-
an even bigger gap right there in that spot, like right around 5,800 RPM or so.
Yep, so like right here,
Yeah.
the torque curve. So it went from here
So that's like
to
30.
there.
Yeah.
Right?
It's gonna feel so different.
Any stock Miata out there with the same motor in it is going to make like 112 to the wheels,
Yeah.
right? So
If
like
it's healthy.
you making 132, like you're gonna whoop those things' butts so bad,
Yeah.
and no weight,
Yeah.
like on top of it. So yeah, pretty cool, man. And that's 145 on the old Dyno jet.
If you had to calculate for crank horsepower like I have to with my series, you'd be looking at like 167 based on their math.
So 131.8. Are you
Yeah,
satisfied?
I'm very happy.
All right.
Right on. Woohoo.
Good. Well, now we just got to get it on the track and see how it feels.
Yeah.
He just let it rip. Oh my god, that thing is so much faster. Oh my god. Oh, what a river. It sounds so mean. How was it? That
Excellent. Yeah, it's got more power. Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, I could tell just watching it
Yeah.
come by.
Getting up and going right away.
Thank you
James.
very much, man.